The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Gator don't play no shit. You feel me? Gator never been about that. Never been about playing no shit.
Designation, Dark Asylum. Incoming transponder code repeat. Classification, fire spray. Designation, Dark Asylum. Captain, unknown. Port, unknown. Weapons profile, unknown. Designation, Dark Asylum.
thank the Maker.
May the Force be with you.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, you awesomely beautiful people of the galaxy, and welcome again to another episode of the League of Extraordinary Casuals. This is episode number 535, yes, 535. I am your host of Darth Asylum, broadcasting live from hyperspace, and we are back. Aussie, what is going on, Gnome? How are you doing, my dude? But yes, I hope you guys are all having a great and safe week in your parts of the galaxy.
Hello there.
On the YouTube side, let's see, who do we have on the Twitch side? Alpha, Lord Bean, and Spino.
General Kenobi.
Ooh, the legend himself, Almighty. Grave, another legends, all of you. All of you are legends. Every single one. I humble myself in your presences. All right. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great and safe week in your parts of the galaxy. Now that we are wrapping things up, let us finish up our Fridays if we do not live in the future. And have a great and safe brand new weekend as well. But yes, we are back. It is Thursday night, is the Let's Play, and we are generally basically towards the end of Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine Mastercrafted Edition. And I think I'm on chapter 14 of 17, so we will see. But yes, we should hopefully, maybe keeping our eyes, fingers, toes crossed, knock on Beskar, we should be able to beat the game tonight. We're gonna try. You're gonna try. Yeah, what is up? Yes. But Grave said, yep, you're hanging out with Spino and Sandy, running around the fog, so please have some great fun there. Yeah, that's what Grave said. They're playing some Dead by Daylight. That is freaking awesome, man. Duty to the Emperor service. Exactly. We need to see. Oh, That sucked, Alpha. Yes. Yeah. Stupid adult things. Victory and sacrifice. That's what we were on. But yes, again, stream days are Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, usually trying to start around 12 midnight my time. That's Pacific West Coast. But yes, Thursday night is the Let's Play series. So currently right now, we're going to try to wrap up tonight, actually, Warhammer 40k, Space Marine, the Mastercrafted Edition. This is the first one. I did pick up the second one, and I will be playing that at some point soon. But soon-ish. I mean, it's not going to be like the next game I play, but then the next game queued up next after I finish doing this next Thursday is I'll jump in and do the Battlefield 6 campaign, and then after that we'll be doing some RoboCop, actually. Yeah, I feel you, Alpha, man. That sucks because it's like it and that only affects the person, obviously, that that happens to, but it's a ripple effect for sure, which sucks. Does Warhammer lead to, well, Troy, you bring up a good interesting point, but it is, Warhammer's another fantasy world that is ultimately faction based, so I guess you could say that, because literally in the splash screen right here is a Space Marine, like literally like shooting and punching orcs. So this man will be traveling the multiverses of games. Exactly. We're Mr. Galactic Worldwide. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, there's got to be some kind of something, unfortunately. All right, let us jump into the world of Warhammer.
I couldn't reach him in time.
Sidonus died as we all should. In righteous battle, do not give in to grief, Leandros. Turn your thoughts to vengeance. Nemeroth will pay in blood.
Oh,
Chaos Marines!
We can't shoot. We can't shoot. But that's okay. We're gonna try to play smart. He's definitely pretty nimble. That's the...
Send them to oblivion!
Well, that kind of hurt.
Destroy them!
Kill the Ultramarines! Weaklings!
Oh, there's another one.
Kill the loyalists! Let the galaxy burn! Weaklings! Space Marines! Loyalist fools! Let me show you true firepower! Die, Ultramarines!
I don't want to die.
Kill those Space Marines! Ultramarines targets! Feed them to the wall! Target acquired! Destroy the weak!
I'm gonna die.
Death to Ultras dead
Oh.
better crippled in body than corrupt in mind.
I couldn't reach him in time.
Sidonus died as we all should. In righteous battle, do not give in to grief, Leandros. Turn your thoughts to vengeance. Nemeroth will pay in blood.
We definitely need this one to start with. But not like that.
Demon! Brace yourselves! Chaos renegades!
The time for battle is now!
The angels are dead! And the dark chaos slaves!
Target acquired!
Beware! Grenade! Traitor legions!
Ultramarines fire!
Where's the other guy at?
They die today! Serve the Emperor today. Tomorrow, you may be dead.
This is definitely a hard part. Let's see. What does our walkthrough tell us? Victory and sacrifice. Victory and sacrifice. Lift down below weapons. A firefight with a lot of Chaos Marines. You have to be really careful to keep your shield full in this or you'll go down quickly. The middle and leftmost cover spots are the safest for charging. From the leftmost spot, you can use the Vengeance Launcher to damage the group of Marines. Storm Bolter is also effective. If you're still dragging around the Thunderhammer, well, it's a tough fight, and I hope you have grenades. When they're dead, exit stage left. Head outside. Okay, this is the part where we're at. Head outside and watch the cutscene afterwards. Grab the much needed ammo and turn around. The 3 psychers are spawning troops. These guys can be smashed with executions without stuns for easy health, but otherwise focus on the psychers. If you're packing scope weapon, this is simple. If you have to run to clear them out, the redirect hits will drop. If neither is these guys rush you first. The remaining. Okay, so this is the last part to this. Wow. Okay, we just got to get through this part. Alrighty. Dude's reading the codex. Hey, like I said, I'm not picky, man. I will use what I can.
I couldn't reach him in time.
Sidonus died as we all should. In righteous battle, do not give in to grief, Leandros. Turn your thoughts to vengeance. Nemeroth will pay in blood.
Yep. Pay in the blood.
What, Spawn? Stick to your position. Explosives! Space Marine sighting! Renegades attacking! Foul renegades! Kill them all! Where the Empire! Kill the loyalists! Targets! Loyalist fools! Beware! Grenade! Space Marine! Loyalist fire! Let the galaxy burn! I will send them to oblivion! Loyalist scum! Unmatched, Captain! Heavy weapon! Brothers! The enemy! Traitors! Make ready!
Make ready.
Exterminate them! Let me show you true firepower!
Mirror here. Valkyrie on approach.
Oh, thank you, Alpha. Mm-hmm. Okay. We beat the part.
We're ready to
We beat the
transport
part. We're excited. Probably need more ammo though.
That traitor lord murdered him. Nemeroth killed Sidonus for the power source. You said the Inquisitor's work was heretical, Leandros. You were right.
What do you mean?
Nemeroth plans to use the power source to trigger his transformation into a demon prince.
Abomination!
How can we stand against such a creature?
I will kill Nemeroth when he's most vulnerable. During the transformation. Safeguard Sidonus until the apothecary arrives. Then join the Imperial attack.
Going alone is suicide. Or worse. We know the enemy takes great interest in your connection to chaos.
Do you fear my falling to chaos?
Of course not. Whatever lies behind your resistance, it can only be to the enemy's favor.
Why? Perhaps this resistance can get you close enough for a killing blow.
I will destroy Nemeroth with skill and steel, or die trying. If this resistance comes into play during battle, so be it.
So be it.
So be it. Prince of Demons. Demons. So this is chapter 15 of 17.
I must reach the orbital spire.
Farewell, Captain.
Hard work occupies the body and distracts the mind. It is a noble and worthy thing.
More grenades. We need our hammer. I forget which one this is. Oh, that's right. It locks everything in. I do like using the other stuff, though. Storm bolter, stalker bolter, plasma, and bolter. Bolter. Plasma gun. Actually, we need the laser. Yeah, we need the laser cannon. Laser cannon definitely helps.
The Ultramarines are here! Space Marine sighted! Space Marines! Space Marines! Flag ready!
There's a lot of people over there. Ooh. A lot of bad guys doing stuff. Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Most horribly.
Feel the Emperor's wrath. Blood of Martyrs is the seed of the Imperium.
Yeah, those Chaos Marines definitely hurt pretty good. We should probably just destroy everything.
Do not abandon your work.
Mm.
Everything is under control.
Yes. I'll try to do this strategically. Everybody was just gunning us down. Pretty good. Headshot. So we definitely need some laser cannon, that's for sure. Do we know they're gonna summon some stuff? Hey, we actually were trying to be strategic here. Well, lesson learned. It helps when you kill the people that summon all the evil creatures first. There's not as much evil creatures that are left.
Captain Titus, the Liberation Fleet is in orbit. Fresh troops are landing, preparing to assault the orbital spire.
It may be severed, but it's still the enemy's strong point.
The fleet is preparing an all-out assault.
Their attack will not be enough to stop the forces of chaos.
I know. Good luck, Titus.
Ultramarines attacking! Ultramarines! Return! Oh, God be with them! Ultramarines!
Oh, I guess it was just the regular guy.
The gods protect us!
Take pride in your work. Injury or illness must not affect take severe remedial training.
Oh, we made it. We made it. At least through that part. Main sword. I already had one. Plasma. I think we're okay with the guns we have. I'm always forgetting the Why does it feel like something bad's gonna happen?
Destroy the weak! They die today! Zeal and fury! Death to Ultramar! Slaves of Ultramar! Yes! True combat at last! Kill the Space Marines!
Epic death.
Space Marines to kill!
We'll let our shields charge up for a minute. What is this one? That's a plasma gun, chain, axe, lace cannon. Oh, I got two of them. Very cool. Alright, where was... Oh, they were down there.
Space Marines to kill!
Anybody? Anybody? That hurt. We didn't mean to do that.
We're at the medic center. There's no one inside. Just piles of bodies outside the walls.
Well, we will take the heavy mounted turret. Which I'm sure was for that exact reason right there. It does feel really fun to just play like a shooter game. Hack and slash shooter. Go this way. Go this way, young man.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus.
Captain Titus. Thunderhawk Lance of Jove is at your disposal, Captain.
I must reach the orbital spire. Tell your pilot to make his approach.
Yes, sir.
Captain. We like saving. Chapter 16 of 17, I believe. Spire of Madness. There's anything hiding over here, is there? Nope. No secrets.
Bloodraven Squad Corvus reporting in, Captain Titus. We joined the Liberation Fleet at Bakar, along with a squad of Black Templars.
Unleash the fury you showed in the Aurelian Crusade, and we will be glad to have even a few Blood Ravens with us.
You may rely on that, Captain.
Then join the forces driving into the demon host, and stop any enemies trying to follow me up the orbital spire.
None shall find us wanting.
Honor and glory, Bloodraven.
Honor and glory.
Enemy sighted! Return fire! Live grenade! Reloading! Kill them all! Targets! Loading! Target destroyed! Purge the heretics! Move grenade! Rearming! Readying munitions! Readying munitions! Priority target! Readying munitions!
One hurt.
Reloading!
Attack!
Get clear! Rearming! Sail to oblivion! Loyalist fools! Ultramarine!
No, we're trying to kill him. I know.
Brothers! Forward! Rearming!
Nice when you have a squad helping.
Forward!
Not stop! Beware that grenade! Beware that grenade! Loading!
Keep moving. Remain alert.
Drive them back! Grenade! Targeting Beta! Reloading! Answer their fire! Live grenade! Loading ordnance! Ground forces, Ultramarines drop pod incoming. Squad regulars making planetfall. Touchdown imminent. Ultramarines, deploy on my mark. Heavy infestation at drop point Validus. Cleanse and purge.
Readying munition. Kill the Ultramarines!
There we go. We can get some health back at least.
These ones shall die.
Your orders, Captain.
Destroy these Chaos forces. I must reach the orbital spire.
Yes, sir.
Keep killing them.
Spill their blood! Ultramarines targets!
Targets eliminated. Live grenade! Captain Titus, Squad Solinus reporting in.
Die, heretics.
Manufactorum Nazis is secure.
Very good.
Your orders, Captain.
Contain the Chaos threat here.
Understood.
We got an achievement. Kill 50 Chaos Space Marines.
Thunderhawk ready for transport, Captain Titus.
I will need all your skill, pilot.
I will take you into the Eye of Terror if you ask it, Captain.
The orbital spire will do for today, brother.
We get to use the gun. The hammer. We have the privilege of using the hammer. So we are still on the Spire of Madness. Which is basically second to the last level.
I will hold here as long as I can, Captain.
No, brother. Rejoin our forces and bring fury to the enemy. This battle is mine alone.
Yes, sir.
Ultramarines attacking!
And we shall know no fear.
Well, we will if we keep just falling off the ledges. But where's our jetpack? Where's our jetpack? Oh, we do have a
I'll hold here
jetpack.
as long as I can, Captain.
No, brother. Rejoin our forces and bring fury to the enemy. This battle is mine alone.
Yes, sir.
We had it, and we weren't even paying attention. Well, that was still pretty fun, though. Alright, which direction are we supposed to go?
This madness will not stop me, and neither will you. Destroy them!
That is pretty fun, though. Gives you no choice but to wield the Warhammer.
The dark gods are forsaken! The world grows dark!
Chaos.
Space Marine sighted!
Your brothers thought the same, traitor. Their corpses lie behind me. Blood of martyrs is the seed of the Imperium.
And they just annihilated us. Oh, nice. At least reached a save point over here.
Your brothers thought the same, traitor. Their corpses lie behind me. fuel.
Out of fuel. No, out of fuel. Let's go that way, but I wanted to see what was over here. Probably would be my guess.
For the Empire. For the final glory of chaos!
That's a shame.
And we shall know no.
Yeah. Don't wake, yeah. The bolt gun, yeah, that's what I'm using actually. I think, yeah.
Send them to oblivion!
Oh, there was a game called Bolt Gun. Oh, gotcha. No, I have not played that. This is my first, well, I'm trying to think. I think I have played an old,
For the final glory of chaos!
a Warhammer game before.
Hold the door! Kill the weak!
But I have used the bolt gun though.
Targets! You kill the duelists! Kill them all! Answer their fire! Destroy the weak! Weaklings! Target acquired!
Have to wait for our shield discharge.
Answer their fire! Loyalist fools! Die, Ultramarines! Destroy the weak! Let the galaxy burn!
Kill 75 enemies using executions. Glorious slaughter. That's awesome. This game is so fun. I can't wait to play the second one, which we finally picked up too at some point. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll most definitely be fun. This looks like a nice gigantic open area. Definitely some craziness going on over
There's
here.
much blood on your hands, Nemeroth. For all those you have killed. For Sidonus. And for the Emperor. I will finish this.
Dread gods of chaos, I am Nemeroth, your herald and champion.
I have burned 1,000 worlds in your dark maze. You challenged me to recover this fragment of your power, and I have done so. The slaves of the false emperor, who dared claim it as their own, lie dead at my hand. I return your dark relic to you. I offer up this world and all those upon it. I ask for the reward that was promised.
You want to talk to your gods? I will send you to them.
Admit it, Titus. The power of chaos is within you, calling to this relic. Imagine the Ultramarines dominating this galaxy in glorious conquest, with you at their head. Imagine the power you could wield.
As a slave to chaos, nothing you say could tempt me from the path of honor, or from avenging the deaths of my battle brothers.
You are no threat to me
Purge
now,
the enemy!
Ultramarine! Nothing can stop my ascension! Grant me your favor. Corrupt my flesh. Make me demon-kind. Show this fool.
Only in death does duty end.
Yeah, this one's going to be a tough one.
You
Let's see. Okay, let's see. This is it. The showdown with Nemeros is a tough one. At the start, he's behind his shield and you can't damage him. He sends waves of enemies at you and attacks from behind his bubble. You can die very quickly in this sequence, which we just found out. Many chaos is going to be coming. That's what it is. Okay.
Challenged me to recover this fragment of your power, and I have done so. The slaves of the false emperor, who dared claim it as their own, lie dead at my hand.
What's this? Vengeance launcher. Good, we are officially at the end. So, basically ready to fight wave upon wave of Chaos Space Marines. And I think I got through the first wave, and then the second wave just, like, annihilated me. Yeah, it's pretty tough. A little bit.
I return your dark relic to...
No, I'll, actually...
You are no threat to me now, Ultramarine!
I'm gonna probably, play some Battlefield.
Nothing can stop my ascension! Grant me your favor. Corrupt my flesh. Make me demon-kind. Show this fool the true nature of power. You will die!
The enemies of man are here!
Oh, they're gonna kill me.
And we shall know no fear!
I can actually do that. That's not a bad idea. Because I think 2v8's going on and there's an event for that too, I think it said. So yeah, that is definitely an option too.
To recover this fragment of your power. And I have done so.
I wouldn't be opposed to that, actually.
Slaves of the false emperor who dared claim it as their own.
Just need to figure out how to beat this last level. With wave upon wave of enemy.
I return your dark relic to you. You are no threat to me now, Ultramarine!
That didn't help.
Nothing can stop my ascension! Grant me your favor.
Strike true!
Corrupt my flesh. Make me demon-kind. Show this fool the true nature of power.
Better crippled in body than corrupt in mind.
Wave after wave of it.
You challenged.
Let's see. What does it suggest? Melt a gun. Me and actually the last 2v8, me and Monster were gonna do that, but it was acting so weird, and he was actually saying Q times for killers were like horrible, so We just stayed at Survivors actually, but me and Monster, yeah, we're gonna team up and be Wesker and Nemesis. But yeah, it's just the queue times were bad, and DVD was acting kind of weird too for all of us. So we just stuck to Survivor and played it that way. The melt. Oh, let's use one of these.
Me to recover this fragment of your power. And I have done so. The slaves of the false emperor, who dared claim it as their own, lie dead at my hand.
Melt a gun. Oh, this is the melt a gun. That's the melt a gun. So that's so I'm going to play. So there's this one, and then after this, I'm going to do the Battlefield 6 campaign, and then once I'm done with that one, because that'll be pretty short too, and then once I'm done with that one, I'm going to do RoboCop actually. And then I'm thinking maybe after even RoboCop, I might do Terminator, because I picked up RoboCop and what was the other one? Terminator Resistance were both games I really wanted to play, and they're not too long either, so I'm thinking probably those two. But yeah, at least definitely Battlefield 6's campaign after this. Yeah, it's a smaller game studio though, but they really stayed true to the like the property. So like they first came out with a Terminator game, and like from what I've seen, it looked like really sick. Teyon, Teyon is the developer. And yeah, so they came out with RoboCop in November of 23, and then I'm pretty sure they're the same ones that did Terminator. But basically, they're going back and doing things like taking these like old school. Yeah, it's the same publisher. Like they're going back and doing like these old school like true to form like, you know, genres like Terminator, RoboCop, that kind of thing. Because even the gameplay I saw of like Terminator, it's like yeah, they the sound bites that they picked for like everything across the board, Terminator and RoboCop, like it's legit. Like they took like the files, like the audio files that came straight from like the movies and stuff, and that's what they use. So I mean, they're like a company that's dedicated to making it like true to the property. Exactly. And it was like really cool from what I've seen. And I even played the RoboCop beta when it came out, and it was pretty cool. Like it's just like you're a walking tank and you're just like walking around, you know, just shooting criminals and stuff. So it's pretty cool. But even from like the streaming gameplay that I saw on YouTube for like Terminator, really made me want to play it, because it just looked really freaking cool. And I was hoping that maybe at some point actually they would come out with like, let me take a look and see. So far they've done, oh, they did a Rambo video game in 2014. It's a Polish video game developer, producer, and publisher. Says their most successful game to date is RoboCop Rogue City, a single-player shooter with RPG elements. The city of old Detroit has been hit by a crime wave with a new enemy threatening peace and order. So I was hoping, actually... Oh, and they're even coming out with a... Sometime in... Well, they probably already came out with it. Looks like a DLC for RoboCop Unfinished Business. But I was hoping because they did such a good job with both of those that they'd come out with like a Judge Dredd or something like that. Yeah, type of game. Like that would be freaking sick. All right, let's try to. The melta gun works too. Looks like the lace cannon. Yeah, yeah. That's on the list too. So far I have Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, and 0.
You are no threat to me now, Ultramarine! Nothing can stop my ascension! Grant me your favor. Corrupt my flesh. Make me demon-kind. Show this fool the true nature of power. Loyalists! Answer their fire! Loyalists!
The blood of martyrs is the seed of the Imperium.
That's what Monster's been saying too. Like they kind of start straying away like after the first one in a certain way, and
challenged me to recover.
He said it'd be like really cool. Yeah, totally, man. I'm literally on like the last level of this right now, so hopefully it doesn't take me like 3 more hours to beat it, but we'll see. But yeah, totally. I mean, I said anyway, I mean, like if I get to, if I can beat it in a reasonable time frame, then sure. Yeah, I'd totally be down. Wait, what did I? Where's the melta gun? Oh, I did have a melta gun. I did. Oh, that's how you... Okay. Yeah, no worries, man. I'll just be chilling, dude. Getting killed by chaos until I can kill him back.
I return your dark relic. You are no threat to me now, Ultramarine! Nothing can stop my ascension! Grant me your favor. Corrupt my flesh. Make me demon-kind. Show this fool the true nature of power. Loyalists!
Stamp them out!
To the slaughter!
Success is measured in blood. Yours
Oof.
or your enemies.
You challenged me to recover this fragment of your power. And I have done so. The slaves of the false emperor who dared claim it as their own lie dead at my hand.
What do we have? We have more. Okay.
Hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster.
Yup. That's what the Space Marine's saying. Have your magic all you want to. We're gonna come in and just blast away as best as we can.
I return your dark relic to you.
But it is definitely hard.
You are no threat to me now, Ultramarine. Nothing can stop my ascension. Grant me your favor. Corrupt my flesh. Make me demon-kind. Show this fool the true nature of power.
Ooh.
They die today. Kill them all! Zeal and fury. Toilet fools! Loyalist scum! Kill the loyalists! To the slaughter! Burning fire! Prime time! Return fire! Death to destroy the weak! Loyalists!
Alright, who is left? Who is left?
Ultramarines targets! Destroy the weak! Let the galaxy burn! Have you looked to the skies lately, Captain Titus? You opened a gateway to the Chaos Realm, Captain. Already, our legions are pouring through. The slave of the false Emperor was trying to save this planet from one invasion. Instead, he ushered in another. Strike true!
kill me. My flash. Well, at least,
Your pathetic Imperial forces will be scoured clean from this world. Soon, my entire invasion fleet will cross into this reality. To war!
Right! Return fire! Kill them all! Ultramarines fire! Ultramarines! Targets! Kill the Ultramarines! Target acquired! Die, Ultramarines! Weaklings! Ultramarines targets! Loyalist fools! Guarded fire!
Oof.
You will die! Destroy the weak! Kill the Ultramarines! Destroy the weak!
For Ultramar!
Loyalist scum! Answer their fire! Ultramarines! Death to Ultramar! Answer their fire! Kill those space pathetic! Targets! Send them to oblivion! Kill those space marines!
Ultramarines targets! Ultramarines fire! Loyalists, spill their blood! Ultramarines targets! Space Marines! Ultramarines! They die today! Your task is hopeless, Titus. I have the will of the Dark Gods behind me. But you have no one. And you will die here, alone.
Oh, thank the Emperor. Hopefully this is a save point.
Killing my servants matters little. I am unassailable. The gods of chaos protect me with the very energies of creation.
You forget, Nemeroth. I am no stranger to the touch of the warp. Serve the Emperor today. Tomorrow, you may be dead.
You cannot kill me, Titus of the Ultramarines.
Better crippled in body than corrupt in mind.
So the prompts, I have no idea what it's saying. Ultimately. But I'm assuming there's some kind of there's definitely a dodge function.
You cannot kill me, Titus of the Ultramarines.
Only in death does duty end.
Alright, so let's figure out the last part. Let us do reading. Final stage in freefall. Dodges shots, and when you land on them, just follow with the Q to E prompts. This goes on for a while, but the patterns stay pretty much the same. The prompts correspond to specific actions, and some require repeated mashing while the dodge and slash do not. That's it. There's a brief epilogue chapter afterwards. So it's trying to do this like blind. So what are the final fights? You are right. Okay. So there's prompts that we cannot see. Because the game is bugged, kind of. I think we got it. There's something there that I think we have to do.
Never forget, never forgive.
What would the prompt be? Unless we have to activate our...
You cannot kill me, Titus of the Ultramarines.
Yeah. Very hard. Something we have to do. When we get hit. Let's see. Literally like the last fight. Stun. We have to stun him somehow. So ultimately, so basically my game bugged, so I don't have any of the prompts. So I'm essentially doing this like completely blind. I'm just trying to figure out. Where's the stun?
It is better to die for the Emperor
No.
than for yourself.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Part, part. Did that part, did that part. This is what. Kept doing that. You have to match it like right at a certain point. I'm getting there. I'm like right at the last part, but the funny thing is that like my game bugged. So like I get like no prompts for it, so I'm just like completely blind on like what I need to press. But I'm working it out. Yeah, you guys have been saying Arc Raiders looks like really good. It does, actually, for sure.
You cannot kill me, Titus of the Ultramarines.
There's something I need to press right there that I don't know to stun him. There's something there. We'll just have to try all our buttons. There's a stun that works on him right there. Not that one. That's the one.
If it takes 1,000 years, I will rise again and take my vengeance upon your flesh.
Alright.
Or will I find your arms open in welcome? A true son of chaos.
Never!
Never! We beat it. We beat it.
Will you be joining us soon, brother?
Look there, Ultramarine. You have saved this world.
I thought I lost his arm there. He was holding his stuff.
I see the Ultramarines are human.
Grill, what's up, dude?
More than you know, Lieutenant.
We just beat Warhammer 40k Space Marine, the Master Crafted Edition. But good, man. How's it going?
The damned Inquisition is here.
His injuries appear chaos inflicted. You are certain of this charge?
Captain Titus has been corrupted by chaos, Inquisitor Thrax.
I am no heretic.
You lie! Only an agent of chaos could withstand such warp exposure.
I sent the demon to oblivion.
But did you have unholy assistance? We must know. You will submit to my authority, Captain, or the Inquisition must conclude that you have corrupted every Ultramarine under your command, not to mention those who stand at your side.
Very cool.
Ignore his threats. Come on.
The Inquisition will destroy you, Mira, and the Ultramarines will be forever dishonored.
There you go.
Leave my brothers and the lieutenant alone. I will come with you. I do not know why I can resist the touch of chaos, but I swear I will discover the truth.
We will discover many truths, Space Marine.
The Codex Astartes leaves no room for doubt. You cannot touch the warp and emerge unscathed.
The Codex Astartes is a set of rules. They guide us, shape us as Ultramarines, teach us to hold duty and honor sacred above all. But how we live with those rules is the true test of a Space Marine. And you have failed.
Oof. Yeah. Well, that doesn't seem like it's a setup for him to come back as a villain, does it? That was a cool game. It's cool because it's like, it's a shooter hack and slash, and it's Warhammer. That was freaking awesome. I'm doing well, man. Busy, tired, busy and tired. But no, having a good time, man. Having a good time. I was committed. Like I said tonight, I definitely wanted to commit to the beating of this game. Yeah, I actually already picked it up, so I do have it. It's just that like, I'm not gonna play these games like back to back though, but it's on the list. It's on the list of to-dos for sure. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I still have to do Resident Evil, well, all the Resident Evils, so there you go. Yes. But yeah, like on top of the Resident Evils, like those, like I'm gonna play every single one of them, but that's gonna take some time. So yeah, there's definitely yeah, Space Marine 2 is a co-op game, so if anybody wants to jump in and play, man, you guys are more than welcome to. But yeah, there's tons of stuff that needs to still be done. Like, I still need to play. Oh, what is it? I still need to get Ragnarok, and that hasn't been on sale for a while. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is definitely one I'm eyeballing. Baldur's Gate 3. But yeah, God of War Ragnarok, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Diablo 4. Dark Souls, the first one. Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of stuff. Even the whatchamacallit's on sale right now. Star Wars The Battlefront Classic Collection's on sale right now for $26. So I've been kind of eyeballing that, but with the games I have going on right now, I was almost thinking I'll wait until next May the 4th to see if that if it goes on sale more than 25%. But yep, another one down. Which wasn't too bad, actually. I mean, this is my third day playing this game. So, I mean, you figure about 4 to 5 hours each. So, about like 12 to 15 hours or so. My favorite kind of food? We were talking about that. We were talking about that not too long ago, actually. My personally favorite food that I would always eat is, or would always eat, I would say, is pizza. I definitely love pizza. Jay Malloyd, what is going on, man? The underwhelming QuickTime button press boss fight. I did, but mine had a twist on it though. So the game, I'm playing this on PC. The game bugged on me when I loaded it, so it didn't have any button prompts. So like the button prompts, like the icon, like the border would show, but it didn't actually tell me what prompt to do. So I literally spent like, I think the last 30 to 45 minutes like trying to figure out what button it was to like hit him, and then like what button it was to dodge, and then what button it was to stun him. Yeah, so it was pretty not underwhelming, I would say. It was pretty much overwhelming actually, but I was able to figure it out rather than like, I mean, I could have easily obviously like quit the game and reloaded it and stuff, but I was already in the middle of like doing that boss fight, that last fight, so I was just like, you know what, it can't be that hard, so I'll just like, so then I started kind of doing a trial and error at the very end of like, okay, I do a sequence and then hit like this one button and it wouldn't work, and then I'd like do the next sequence and hit one button and it wouldn't work, until finally I got to like the what was it, the triangle button, and that was like the stun, right? So then I did it like 3 times in the 3 sequences and like stunned them 3 times and yeah, beat them. So you know what? I did pick up the second game. I'm not going to play it next, but that's on my list of to-dos. Yeah. Yep. So I will definitely be playing it at some point. Because like, I'm kind of mixing and matching my Thursday nights, because my Thursday nights are basically the Let's Plays. So right now, like I was playing this one. Next, like Thursday, I'll start to do the next Thursday, I'm going to do the Battlefield 6 campaign, like, and beat that. But right now, like, I have so many games I need to catch up on anyway and like play, but I didn't want to jump into like the ones that were like extremely long main stories, because I'm not doing like all the 100% games yet, or I'm not 100%ing them yet, but I'm just doing like the main stories for them first, and then I'll go back at some point later and do all the like secondary stuff. But yeah, I've been hearing a lot of great things from the second one. That's what made me want to get the first one. And I actually had the original first Space Marine game. Like I got it through, I think it was like Amazon Prime or something like that. But I loaded it up, but they had just come out with the Space Marine Mastercrafted edition, and it had some like performance like fixes and quality of life things that they did that like made it better, I guess, than the original. So I went ahead and picked this one up though, yeah. But it probably is, to be honest, the Mastercraft edition bug. If I looked it up, it probably like other people probably do, because that wouldn't be the first time that happened to me, when like I loaded the game and it was it didn't have the prompts and stuff, especially like when you loot or like you switch weapons and have like the prompts to like pick up ammo and things like that. Like the borders would be there, but it'd be missing the actual like buttons of like what you need to press. So, but then I would like shut the game down because I'd hit a save point at that point, and like I'd shut the game down and reload it and it would be fine. So yeah, I think it's a bug. But yeah, even like the way this one ended, like I was just telling Gravewalker, like, you know, how like when Titus basically tells like his, you know, his other soldier, you know, like, you failed, and he just kind of gives him a look and like turns around and walks away. I was like, yeah, that doesn't seem like it's a like a, you know, like a villain setup, basically like he's gonna turn like Chaos Space Marine and come after Titus or something, you know. But I heard my name. No, I was just telling Jay that my theory of because he said that the second Space Marine 2 game is a huge setup. So I was like, oh yeah, because like the way this one ends, spoiler alert to anybody that hasn't seen the ending of this, when he tells his soldier, you know, like, you failed, like this was a test and you failed, and then Titus like walks away and the soldier just kind of like looks at him, you know, like that definitely I was telling Grave that or telling Jay that we were just talking about that, and that doesn't, to me, that seemed like a big huge setup for like him coming back as like a villain or something. Sao, what is up, my dude? Hello there. Here, let's see, Obi-Wan. Where's Obi-Wan? Obi-Wan.
Hello there.
Sal, I hope you're having a great and safe week in your part of the galaxy, sir. And same thing with you, Jay. Yes, we are close to the end of the week. This is officially our Thursday going into Friday, so yes. Yeah, it definitely sounds like there's more to come, and I'm, you know, I think at this point it might be safe to say that there's going to be a Space Marine 3, probably, like a trilogy of these. So I mean, if the first one was this good, then yeah, the second one's going to be freaking awesome. And then I'm sure in a few years they'll be doing like a third one, probably, if not already in the making. Well, let's see. Has there been any official announcement on Space Marine 3? Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 3 has been officially announced and is in development. Yep, there it is. With developer Saber Interactive and Focus Entertainment aiming to build upon the success of Space Marine 2, while a release date is not yet set, the game will be the next installment in the series, and more information is expected to be revealed in the future. Well, yep, there's our answer. It was announced in March of 25. The focus is the developers intend to create a true love letter to Warhammer 40,000 by incorporating lessons learned from the previous game and building on the new installment. Carries tremendous expectations from the fans. No release date has been announced, but the game is expected to be released a few years after Space Marine 2. Saber Interactive has released surveys to gather feedback from players about their experiences with Space Marine 2 to inform development of the next game. Large-scale battles. There's potential for Space Marine 3 to feature even larger scale battles than its predecessor. Alpha, thanks for hanging out, my dude. Yep, we will catch you guys. We will catch you later, sir. Have a good rest of your day. Yep, won't be on later tonight. In the fields, getting shot at. So Grave, how's your guys' DVD games? Oh, you did? How was that? Nice. Nice to the getting some good views tonight. Not nice to the I didn't really enjoy playing Killer. Yeah, it's intimidating. I'll definitely say that. Like playing Killer and Dead by Daylight is definitely intimidating. That's why I've been very careful about playing that game mode. Not because I don't like it. It's because I definitely played Killer before. Like I said, it's Michael. It's just, and like I've played like the killers I've played so far ultimately were like Michael's my main, and then like I played Bubba, Leatherface. He's really fun to play actually as a killer. Oni, Pyramid Head, Xenomorph, even Chucky, I think a little bit. But and Ghostface. I definitely played Ghostface. Ghostface is really fun to play too. So yeah, I definitely had a great time with all of them, but I'm always leaning more towards the survivor main part of it, only because there's so much. Like me personally, like I feel the pressure of being the killer, basically meaning that like I don't feel that same kind of pressure when I'm playing as like a survivor, because it's not like I'm not the only one there. Yeah. But at the same time, like I really liked the challenge of playing as the killer though too. It was just more intimidating. But like when we started playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre though, and like me and Monster were playing that, it didn't feel as intimidating to me. Like it was actually really fun because again, like I wasn't the only killer. It was like three of us out there trying to, get all the survivors, and like that was always fun because then exactly. I mean, it's just a different dynamic, I guess is the better way to put it. But at the same time though, like I did actually have a good time because like it felt more, what's the word, like not just stress and anxiety driven, but it felt more like I had to definitely get out of my comfort zone for sure, which was great. But at the same time, like it required like more attention, I guess. Exactly. There's always that. But at the same time though, like I need to not take it as seriously either. And that's kind of like how much fun I started having when I started playing other killers next to Michael and stuff like that. He was definitely fun to play because dude, I was jump scaring people left and right when I was Scratch Mirror, and I literally I think gave like a Bill a heart attack because he was working on a gen, and we were actually at Haddonfield, and I was standing behind like the bushes, and then just literally ran around the corner and just ripped him off the gen, and it's like I could feel his heartbeat like stop through the game, and I was just like, dude, that's exactly how I feel whenever I would go up against those Myers. But no, I'm actually really looking forward to doing the tome challenges because it focuses on all the killers in order to do all those, and I did all the survivor ones, so I need to do all the killer ones regardless. So I'm actually looking forward to like dedicating some DVD time at some point, and I might even do that like for, I don't know, like a random game night kind of thing, like play some DVD but be killer instead, or even just like kind of mix it up, like maybe Sunday nights when these guys go to bed, maybe play a little bit longer and maybe be killer or do it beforehand. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really figured it out. Yeah, I mean, either way, I mean, like I said, it wasn't really like so much as the survivors, but it's like I definitely felt the pressure more to like try to do good. For sure. But that's not a bad thing. I mean, I definitely enjoyed it. I think it was the first time out the gate with Xenomorph. I was playing him and just screwing around and like wound up getting like a 4K and like getting an adept with him. Well, yeah, that's the crazy thing though, is that like even the concept of DBD is, even if you're a survivor, like, you know, the like you're like the your point is to try to escape the trial, but you're caught in this like continuous loop of constantly having to do trials. So ultimately your suffering and your pain is never going to end. So it's ultimately like, you know, are you not going to go through getting killed, you know, in one instance versus like a bunch of other ones? So it's kind of like you're kind of screwed either way. Like literally, that's seriously how I started thinking. Like after the last few weeks that we've been playing DBD, I was just like, you know, like even though you escape through, you know, or even before that, you know, obviously the like escaping really didn't matter much to me, right? Just as long as we had fun and, you know, just, you know, enjoyed the game, obviously. But the more I honestly stopped and thought about it, I was just like, well, you know, is it really truly in this, like, do you really truly win though? Because you're just gonna like go back to the campfire and just basically have the fog rip you out of it and dump you in some kind of trial, and you're gonna have to escape a killer again. And he's either gonna kill you or you're gonna escape, you know? So it's like, you know, do you ever really truly win? If you stop playing the game, you win. Exactly. You just stay at the campfire and, you know, you don't have to go through trials. That's a good point. That is still very true. I'm debating, honestly, because it is kind of late. But, well, let me see. Let me see what the Force is going to make me do. Boy, exactly. That's the problem. But it has been nice though to be able to, you know, spend some extra time playing Thursday night too. But yeah, ultimately it still winds up my choice of like, well, do we do one more game? Do we do another game? Do we do another game? Yeah, because once the credits finish on this one, maybe I'll I think maybe I'll just jump in and play like a few matches of like some Battlefield or something, or maybe even DBD. We were talking about DBD earlier. Maybe I'll check that out because ultimately, exactly, if I can barely keep my eyes open, which normally is what it is, then yeah, I'll keep playing usually. I'm actually not that too bad today, but it's been a long day. I've been averaging like starting somewhere between like 12:30 and 1 my time now. Do you know when he's planning on stopping tonight? By chance? Yeah, because I'm gonna stick around long enough to do the credits. We gotta pay homage to the people who spent time and effort into making the game. He's still up. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely played TVA before for sure. I won't do Killer though. Is he doing Killer or Survivor? Because I'm not gonna do Killer. I'll play Survivor though. Or if I'm going to play Dead by Daylight, I don't have the mental brain power to play Killer. See, now this makes me want to do a cosplay of Space Marines. I want to do something like massive. Like there's some pretty crazy juggernaut. Yeah. It's definitely pretty thick. This website says this is why I'm broke. That's awesome. It's a really cool Space Marine cosplay though. That'd be so funny. You know, it's probably going to be like 4 a.m. by the time these credits run. I know. I'm kind of second guessing that, yeah, I might just be wrapping the stream up after the credits are done. Because I'm looking at the time and it's like already going to start wrapping on to 4 a.m. It's like, Oh, sorry, I get tired anyway. At least Crave got to jump in and do some DBD. Yeah, I'm probably not too far behind you, Grave. As soon as these credits finish. See, that's the problem though, is like, see, the idea, I knew the idea was, you know, the idea is great, you know, being like, well, yeah, just stick around, you know, keep playing some games, you know, and have some fun. But then it's like, you know, it's like start to get tired. And yeah, get some rest, Grave. I'm not too far behind you. We'll catch you later, dude. Yep. Yep.
May the Force be with you.
And with you, sir. Always. That has kind of happened, actually. I did a thing one time where like I timed it in the Discord where I told everybody that I was gonna make all the rewards free, and then like I kind of counted it down and just let everybody go crazy for like 5 minutes with all the redeems and everything. So yeah, it's definitely a thing. If I can hit 750 follows when I do the Stormtrooper cosplay, I'll probably do the same thing, actually. Like I'll make all the redeems just like 0 and then just count it down for everybody. Oh yeah, it was definitely full of different sounds. Nice. Yep. The more I'm sitting here, the more tired I'm getting. Yeah, we'll have some DBD fun Sunday night. I think I was still missing like 2 challenges from that last event too. Dude, wait till you ever see the oh god, which one was the long one? I think it was Elden Ring, which was like 45 minutes long, something like that. It was something crazy. Let's see. The game with the longest credits is Mighty Number 9, which has credits lasting for 3 hours, 47 minutes, and 50 seconds. This is because it lists every individual backer from its successful Kickstarter campaign. For comparison, Final Fantasy XIV also has extremely long MMO credits, winning a Guinness World Record for that category by listing many players from the previous version of the game. One of them, yeah, 3 hours. 3 hours and 47 minutes was practically 4 hours of credits. That's insane. But one of the games, I remember one of the games I played definitely had some pretty long credits. Elden Ring had about 30 minutes of end credits. It was one of those. Red Dead Redemption 2 credits were 38 minutes long. That might have been one of the ones I was thinking of. Because Elden Ring was like 30 minutes. Red Dead Redemption 2 was 38 minutes. So yeah, there's I know. Yeah, somebody on Reddit was saying Red Dead Redemption 2 credits are over 30 minutes long. It's like you can watch two whole movies at that point. Oh, what's up, Sandy? You know what? I'm getting friggin' pretty beat, man, and it's already hitting 4 a.m. Well, it's the same for you too, so I'm probably just gonna call it after Space Marines, but we can catch up later though. For sure. I'm just getting way tired. It took me like 45 minutes to try to beat the final boss because my game glitched and I didn't have like the prompts to be able to like, do it right. So it took a minute to figure it out, but I was able to do it. But nah, it's all good, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna basically cut it after the credits are done, and then we'll jump in. I'll come back later tonight though for some Battlefield 6 for Friday night, and then Saturday night, if you're still down, you guys are still down for it, we'll do some Battlefront 2 and whatchamacallit, Sail the High Seas on what is it, Sea of Thieves? Yes, and I already have that loaded, and I even played it to make sure everything was working fine. So yes. Oh yeah, that's right, Spino. You weren't there for that when we were talking about that, huh? Yeah. He said that. Sandy said that you'd be pretty excited to hear that we were gonna play. We were all gonna play Sea of Thieves together. It's okay. Every game we play is a sweaty game, or it can be considered the same thing. So it's okay. I'm not too worried about it. It doesn't matter. It honestly really doesn't matter to me. You guys are the ones who play it, so I'll leave it up to you. I'm fine. I'm honestly fine just playing whatever in it. Oh, we finally finished. The credits are rolled. That I've done before on my own ship. Wow, so we did the credits, which probably took, let's see, what does it say? The end credits for Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine are approximately 13 minutes long. Consistent for both the original 2011 release and the later Mastercrafted edition because the credit sequence itself has not been changed according to Media Stinger. 13 minutes. Only took a few. Yeah, I know, right? So, having said that, let's see. We were going to do something. going to do now. Okay. Oh, yes. Definitely. So we finally were able to beat another game, which is super freaking awesome. And not to mention, actually, I have a youngling that is sick. So that might change some plans around depending on availability. Next time? Sure. What's up? Flying is for droids. Okay. Let me make a note of that. Flying is for droids. Here it is.
Flying is for droids.
That's an easy. That'd be an easy one to do.
Flying is for droids.
Yep. I just need to record it and then I can make it. No problem. He's coming back to streaming regularly. Nice. That's awesome. So yeah, so like the program I use for that is yeah, where is it? Trigger. How do you spell? That's what I use for the redeem. So basically Twitch allows you to have 50 total. That includes like the hydrate one and, you know, take a stretch and stuff like that, but you can cancel those ones and basically replace them with like custom ones, and that's what I did essentially. But it gives you a limit of 50, and I'm pushing like 40 something. But I'm gonna rotate in and out other stuff anyway, too, because there's oh yeah, all my redeems, I do all my editing and all my recording stuff, because the cool thing about using like things like OBS and free software and media stuff like that is that you can record anything with it. So yeah, I use those to basically clip everything, and then I also use Adobe After Effects to do all the media editing too. So that's how I make like all my music clips. I made like my intro off of that, like pretty much everything, my intro, my outro, the music splice and all that. Well, actually the music splice, I used a different music software for that one, but I used Audacity, I think is what I used to make the actual music. But to splice everything together though, yeah. But ultimately, yeah, so essentially what Triggerfire is going to be is that like once you create like the clip you want to use, you basically upload it to Triggerfire, and then you save it as like a name in Triggerfire, but then you also have a name for it that links it to Twitch. And then in Twitch, when you create your new redeem, essentially it has to match the name that you saved it as in Triggerfire, and then you just add it as a source. That's, I forget. Yes, Sandy said he uses NVIDIA, right, for the streaming. So as far as like whatever he uses for, like he uses that for streaming, but if it has like sources and stuff like that, ultimately you just create it as like my Triggerfire is a Medius. It's a browser source, so essentially it's a third party link that syncs with Twitch, so that way every time. But the naming is important though, because if you don't name it right on Twitch and in Triggerfire, it can't sync to each other, so then it won't work essentially.
Language.
Yeah, so like in Triggerfire, it takes a second to kind of get used to it, but it's pretty simple. And once you get it down, you can just sit there and just do as many. And again, like somebody had asked me too, like, you know, do I get copyright striked for, you know, like doing all this stuff? And I don't, and nobody said anything yet. So, you know, hey, I think it's so far okay, you know, until, you know, something happens, I guess. But for the most part, it's been fine because they're clips. They're like 2-3 second clips, you know, kind of thing. And file sizes, that's another big thing too, is that Twitch like limits you to like file sizes, obviously, for like thumbnails and even just like the file itself. So you just got to be careful. I think that's how they get away with even people like playing like copyrighted music. Like you can do blips and clips and stuff like that of things, but like you can't like stream stuff. Like you can't stream like a Star Wars movie on here, which I'm kind of bummed about, because I'd love to do like movie nights and stuff on streams and be able to like binge watch a lot of stuff. But so say even like this clip right here, the Join the Empire one, like I had to edit this one down because it was like, I think like 10 seconds too long, so I had to basically just splice it all together.
Thanks to the training I received in the Empire, I have all the skills I need to make it in the real world.
Chasing rebel scum, killing Luke's aunt and uncle, telling people to move along. The Empire.
Yeah, so like for that one, for instance, like I cut out like the middle because it had a bunch of stuff on it too. Yeah, if my schedule allowed it, dude, I totally would do a movie night, honestly. I think it'd be crazy fun. It's just with the younglings and stuff, I just can't really dedicate specific time like that. But you never know. Sometime soon. Ultimately. Sooner rather than later, let's put it that way. Scheduling wise, that's probably something that won't happen right this second. But that doesn't mean that, you know, it will never happen. Exactly. things definitely change too, and you know, I mean that's what I meant by like I was really bummed that they don't allow you to, you know, stream content like that, but at the same time too, like you couldn't even stream it if you wanted to, because like the movies themselves like are blocked. So, you know, if you try to like, well, I meant recording wise and things like that, there's certain protections that they have on everything now too, so it's like you got to be careful. Yeah, so, and you got to be careful about even like music too, because I had a streamer friend too that was like, I think I recognize that name, a streamer friend who used a lot of music, like regular, just like, you know, like music on there, like not custom stuff, but just like, you know, music. And I warned him, and I was like, hey, you know, just so you know, I'd be careful if I were you, because like Twitch's, you know, rules basically say that you cannot play copyrighted music unless you get the, you know, direct authorization from the thing. And they told me, they're like, oh no, it'll be fine, but I think they actually stopped using it. Yeah, exactly. So like even for me, like the like my intro, music that because I even made the intro music too, but I also took a rave song and basically remixed it to create the song for my intro. But the reason why I can use it is because I bought the license for it. So like I actually have like a music license for that song, and then I could do basically whatever I want to it. Like I can remix it and, you know, all that sort of thing. So that's where that came from too. So yeah, you just got to be careful ultimately, you know, and that's what I'm trying to do too, because again, like even what was it, Games Workshop was cracking down on people, you know, not cosplaying as like Warhammer, but like people that were selling cosplay for Warhammer, like 3D prints of things. Like Lucas hasn't done that yet because I don't know, for whatever reason, you know, but Games Workshop did, which makes sense because like they're coming out with their own like helmets and armor and things like that too, so they want to get into that business of, you know, cosplay also, but they don't want somebody else like basically selling their stuff that isn't like licensed to, kind of deal. So like they were cracking down on people doing that. Like I think it was last year, maybe early this, it was either like late last year or early this year, I can't remember when it was, but either way, yep, it is all good. But yeah, definitely playing this makes me totally want to like do a full-on Space Marine cosplay, but that'll be another to do, because I mean there's so many different cosplays I want to do. It's like I really want to do one of these. I'd love to do a droid, you know, like a regular like a regular droid,
Roger.
you know, like a battle droid. And then I also want to like do an R2D2. Like I want my like a full like 1-to-1 scale like replica like R2 and, you know, a battle droid. So, you know, and there's somebody on YouTube that actually created a battle droid that's like a full scale like 1-to-1 replica, and I pinned that YouTube channel and Discord also, you know, because we were talking about that like a while ago about making stuff, and you know, droids came up, and I was just like, yep, you know, it's all on the list of, you know, yep, need to make this, need to make that, but right now I'm concentrating on the Stormtrooper. So yeah, ultimately I'm doing a budget Stormtrooper build. So essentially what I did was I bought a Spirit Halloween Stormtrooper outfit, and surprisingly even the helmet came out really good with it, because I already had a Black Series Stormtrooper helmet, but I didn't think it came with as good a helmet as it did. But it's actually not that bad. But what I ended up doing was I pretty much tore apart the costume, because it's all kind of like foam is what the costume is, with like a pseudo jumpsuit under it. And basically what I'm doing is I'm reinforcing the foam to actually make like armor plates out of everything, and like keep the foam the way it is, but just back it with some like EVA foam to like essentially like stiffen it up and make it actual armor plates and connect it and everything like that. It's going to take some tweaking a little bit, but ultimately, yeah, that's going to be like my budget Stormtrooper build that I'll cosplay live once I hit like 750 follows. And then so I'm building that right now too. Oh yeah, it's going to be fun. And not only that, but it's like I really wanted to not only own just a regular Stormtrooper helmet, but actually play with it on, because like, you know, I mean, that's the thing, is that, you know, the vision in them is so crappy that, you know, I couldn't help but like just be like, dude, I really want to stream with this, wearing this thing on, because you know, it'll be fun. So that'll be a good time too. So yeah, it'll be cool. But again, you know, like the way I explained it to my wife was like, you know, well, I could either spend $80 or spend $2,000. So I figured that'd be the better deal. And she just kind of looked at me sideways like, you know, you're basically explaining to me how you saved, you know, like $1,500 by spending $80 when, you know, it's like, well, you know, but that is the curse of the cosplayer, is there's always something to want to be built or made or whatever. But you know what, I mean, it's understandable. I mean, it is what it is. But like I said, I mean, it's cool to be able to have some stuff like that, and you know, just have a good time with. And you know, and then I still need to go back and refix some of the armor stuff for my personal armor here. I need to go back and like fix some stuff and change some things too, and that sort of thing. And yeah, that whole deal too. So yeah, all in good time. Eventually, you just gotta sprinkle it in between, you know, being an adult life and kids, family, streaming, everything else. Yeah. Yeah, make some actual like robes, because I do have a Jedi cloak under the armor that I wear. It's just, but I don't actually have like like Jedi robes. Like that would be cool. Like to have some, like a set of robes that, you know, doesn't have the armor on it, or maybe a couple plates kind of thing. Yeah, with the helmet. Surprisingly, it's not too bad if you're smart about it. I mean, but that's the cool thing though, is that like budget stuff doesn't have to, or not even budget stuff, but like cosplay stuff doesn't have to be expensive. That's the cool thing. I mean, seriously, dude, like you were talking about like NeoPixel sabers and stuff like that. Like I bought a, well, I built mine too, but at the same time, you can build your own saber for like $50 if you went to like a Home Depot or a Lowe's or some kind of like hardware store and literally like picked up pieces and built the saber. Like it won't have a blade or anything on it, but you could actually build a saber, and that's what I did. Was like I built a saber for like $30, and then what I ended up doing was I think it was, let me see, I think it was Saber Forge is what I went through, and I bought a Luke saber. I think it was it Saber Forge? I can't remember. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, it might have been Saber Forge or one of those anyway. But either way, like I was able to, I basically gutted it for the electronics and the blade, and then attached it to like mine, so, or my custom one, so now it has like a full blade. So like, that's why I tell people, like, if you notice like my profile picture, like that blade that you see lit up with my helmet in the background, like that's my custom lightsaber, is that one right there in the picture. And it's in like the color is like, it's a white with like just a hint of blue. Yeah. But no, seriously though, I mean, dude, look up on YouTube if you're like seriously interested. Like look up like how to build a budget lightsaber, like through just like going through a hardware store, and you could seriously be able to buy and make a lightsaber for under $100. Like seriously, man, look it up on YouTube. And actually, you know, while we're chatting, before I absolutely go, because it is absolutely getting late, but let me look up I mean, if you want a custom one, you can build movie accurate ones too. There was one that, oh, there's like a ton of them on here. Yeah, see, like here's one that says $25 basic lightsaber build from Home Depot parts. Yeah, there's like a ton of them on YouTube. I think this was the one I was looking at. Custom lightsaber under $20, one day build. Let me look at this one real quick. I think this is the one I had seen. It's not even that hard, man. That's the thing, man, is that you just got to dive into it. Here, I'll post this one. I'll post this link in Discord under cosplay for you. At least to give you an idea of but no, seriously though, I mean, like it gives you, it starts to give you that general idea that, you know, you can get out of your comfort zone by like just deep diving into it and like just try it out, man, because that's the coolest thing about making stuff from scratch like that is that there are no mistakes. Like you can't screw it up because you're literally starting from scratch and you're building something that, like, you know, is unique. So like anything you do, essentially, like even a mistake could lead to something like even better, if that makes any sense. Like you can get a general idea or design and things like that, but like even like the simplest thing, you know, can like seriously like just, you know, make it work even better. That's the crazy thing though. And like I said, even with mine, I custom built the hilt for it and everything. I just didn't have the electronics for it. So essentially what I did was I bought a Luke Return of the Jedi saber and gutted it. So now I have like a Luke saber with no blade or innards actually, and then just put it into my saber, so it actually like is electronic. It has like the clashing and everything and like lights up and all that good stuff. So you know, like that's something you could eventually do too. So basically like you could always build your own custom hilt, and then if you bought like a custom saber for yourself, like, you know, whether it be a movie accurate saber or not or whatever, you know, because there's a bunch of different types of movie accurate sabers too. And honestly, man, like I would check out like like I said, Saber Forge and all those other guys that like for about $100 you can get a decent machined saber that's like the movies. I mean, like unless you're going for like 100% true accuracy, I mean, people make those, but they're also like $400 to $600 kind of thing. So if you're looking for something that's, you know, pretty much accurate but not as like insanely, you know, like as the other makers, then you can save some money there for that too. Pose, what is going on, man? All right, so I think that's going to wrap things up for tonight. But yeah, it's good. It's good inspiration, man. It really is. I mean, like I said, the more you deep dive into it, and ultimately, like I said, the more you get out of your comfort zone for stuff, the more fun you're gonna have with it, for sure. Yeah, no worries, man. I mean, that's what I love about it, is that like you can't screw something up in the world of like cosplay, because ultimately it's like if you, and I'll have to find that too, of like the video of Star Wars, and I think I pinned it, but I don't think I did, is there's a YouTube video that talks about how they made the props for Star Wars A New Hope, and pretty much like starting from scratch, right? And like I seriously, like once you watch that, it gives you such new what's the word, appreciation and a new kind of outlook on how to build things, because they literally did, they took junk and made it into something and called it something. So like they screwed up with tons of stuff, but still was like, okay, well, this will work, and then turned it into this and was like, okay, we're gonna call this, and that's what it wound up being, and that's what everybody knows. So yeah, but that's the cool thing, like I said, is that, I mean, even you can screw something up, or, you know, build something to, you know, turn it into something better later too, because they were just junk. They literally went to like, you know, like army surplus stores and junkyards and stuff like that, and just literally rifled through thrift stores and found parts and pieces and stuff like that. Like, one of the greatest things I learned listening to that documentary and how they built stuff was how they took windshield wiper blades and riveted them to a steel pipe, and that became Darth Vader's lightsaber. And that's literally what it is. If you look at Darth Vader's lightsaber, the hand grip he uses is windshield wiper blades, and that's just because they just took the blades and put them on the pipe and was like, well, that looks kind of cool, and then like riveted them on there and was like, sweet, now we have like a handle you can like use for your hands and stuff, and it's kind of bulky and, you know, looks very space, you know, man oriented for like a laser sword kind of thing. And it's like that mentality really like helped push me into the world of like deeper into the world of cosplay, I mean, you know, and being able to build stuff and things like that. So no, it's definitely worth a check, man, for sure. Alrighty, so we are going to end it here tonight. Let's see. So yeah, again, anybody new to the stream, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to you awesomely beautiful people of the galaxy, and welcome again to another episode of the League of Extraordinary Casuals. This was episode number 535. It's 535. I am your host of Darth Asylum, broadcasting live from hyperspace. Yes, this is our Thursday night Let's Play stream, and we just actually finished and beat Warhammer 40K Space Marine Mastercrafted Edition. TTV Hunter, of course I joined when you finish. Well, welcome in, man. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I just beat it and was going to actually jump in with Spino and Sandy for some more Dead by Daylight fun tonight, but the more I was sitting here watching the credits, we started talking, and then ultimately just started getting more tired, and it's already close to 4:30 a.m. my time, so I was like, well, I think we'll just have to save that for later. So again, guys, my stream days are Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, typically trying to start somewhere around 12 midnight my time, Pacific West Coast. Thursday night is the Let's Play stream. So like I said, we just finished playing Warhammer 40K Space Marine, the Mastercrafted Edition. We actually beat this game tonight. So next Thursday, I'm going to start the Battlefield 6 campaign and knock that one out. And then Fridays is typically going to be a Battlefield 6 night for Friday Night Battlefield. And then Saturdays is kind of more of a mixed variety game night, but also we're going to be playing some Star Wars Battlefront 2. So for instance, right now, me, Spino, and Sandy Fett are going to be playing some Sea of Thieves, and then we're going to switch over and play some Star Wars Battlefront 2. So we'll definitely have some good times on there. And then Sunday nights is usually reserved for Dead by Daylight. So again, those of you that like to have some fun in the fog, or definitely play any of those games that are multiplayer online, I am on PC. Please definitely throw me a friend request. I love to play with people. My lobbies are always open. But yeah, again, guys, I hope you're all having a great and safe week in your parts of the galaxy. Now that we are officially basically wrapping things up for the week, we'll finish up what we need to do Friday, and then have a great and safe brand new weekend as well. Almighty Sea of Thieves, we're going to do it Saturday night. So yeah, Saturday night is when Sea of Thieves is going to be. So it's going to be me, Spino, Sandy, and I guess whoever else wants to join, who happens to have Sea of Thieves and plays it. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that and Star Wars Battlefront 2 Saturday night. So, yep, that is the plan. So Friday night will be some Battlefield 6. And then Saturday will be that, and then Sunday will be some Dead by Daylight. So that is basically the schedule for this week anyway. So again, thank you guys for being awesome as always. You guys are all the legends. It is always my honor and privilege to be able to hang out with you. Always, always, always. Please remember that. But yes, it is late. I am tired, and yeah, it'd be nice to probably get some sleep at some point. So thank you guys again. Like I said, please continue to be awesome. Please continue to have a great and safe week in your parts of the galaxy. And no, we want to get rid of the ads. No ads right now. Last time I played that, I got left going into a big ass rock. Well, hopefully you won't be stranded if you join us. We're gonna be like Jack Sparrow and get stranded on some like tiny island. So who knows? We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun and yeah, see what happens. So all right guys, I'll be back later tonight, like I said, for some Friday Night Battlefield. So like I said, please, let's do what we got to do to finish up our weeks so we can enjoy a brand new, safe and fun new weekend as well. In the November, we are finally in November. The year's going to end next month, if you can believe it. I cannot, and I cannot wrap my head around it because I'm tired. So, all right, guys, I'm getting out of here. So again, please continue to always be awesome, and thank you for your support. Like I said, it's always an honor and a privilege for me to be able to hang out with all of you legends. So I will catch you guys next time. So until then, be good, be safe, love you, and talk to you later.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Gator don't play no shit. You feel me? Gator never been about that. Never been about playing no shit.